I don't know what is going on right now, but I have to say that consistency is really kicking my behind. I'm really struggling with it, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Just Drew, a space where I talk about a lot. And today I'm talking about my struggles with consistency. And I'm speaking about it not only in regards to my channel, but in regard to various aspects of my life. Because sometimes I go through things, and having relocated, as you know, the high comes down. It's not a constant high. Once you have settled in and you are just living your life as you should, there is no excitement to talk about things that have happened in the past. At least that's how I feel for me. And trying to get into a constant flow of life has been a struggle for me. I will be honest about that. Before I go further into it, I'd like to say thank you for all the new subscribers that have joined. It's been really great to see you here and to interact with a few of you. And back to consistency or inconsistency. When I began this channel, I had the grand hopes of posting weekly, and initially it went well. But as life went on and interacting with daily life, it just became impossible for me. And because I'd set that goal for myself, I started feeling a dread almost when I thought about the channel, which is not what you're supposed to feel, I thought, because there's nobody pressuring me to do it. It's just something that I do for myself. And there's an oddly guilty feeling that comes with this that I really can't explain. I actually don't understand it, if I'm being honest. But I think the amount of pressure I had kept putting on myself with it is what's creating these feelings that I don't understand. And I'd been looking into various ways to overcome it, and I've been a consumer of channels that promote productivity and productivity hacks, or whatever they call them to be. And they were just not for me. They, first of all, primarily many men who are focused on very masculine way of doing things, and this go culture, and you have to produce at all costs. Meanwhile, we do not know what's happening in the background of their lives, have you say. And I just thought, this is not me, and will take what I can from it and disregard the rest. But productivity, culture, and hacks, and all that, it doesn't fly with me at all. And I'll add that this is not only in regards to YouTube. I've also struggled with it in other areas of my life, like the gym. I've never been one to go to the gym. I hate gyms, to be honest. Okay, hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike gyms, but it's something that I have to take part in. Not I have to, but it's encouraged as you move through life and your body changes. You don't have the same body that you had when you were 18. And if you want to feel better, you have to move. So I've also been trying that, and that's not been fun. But I go anyway. That one, I'm more consistent with that, I'll say that. But ultimately, I will say there's a value in consistency. There's a value in consistency in regards to you knowing your goal and just working towards your goal. You don't have to give you 100%. And I think that's where many people, myself included, make a mistake, because you think to be consistent means you have to be showing up at your best at all times. But you just have to show up and try a little, do a little, and do it regularly, and see what comes of that. For me in the gym, sometimes it means that I'll walk for a shorter period of time, because what I like doing is walking. And it's crazy, because one would think you can just walk outside. That was always my take, but I never walked outside. I would walk at work and to and from work, but in Nairobi you can't walk that much when you're going places. It's so hot, and places are they're not very closely placed, so I have to find another way to create activity for myself. And for me, consistency looks like just walking in the gym for longer periods of time. In regards to YouTube, I think consistency will look like making shorter videos, or not feeling that I have to be obligated to post them weekly, but I'll be posting them anyway, and knowing that that's coming is the best I can do, because I believe we should all do our best. Ultimately, we are just trying to grow in the world. Pushing yourself for the sake of pushing yourself strikes me as bizarre. It's a very bizarre way to go through life, because in addition to all of these things that we have to do on a daily basis, once you came back, or I came back to Kenya, then you're integrating also with family, with friends, and there's life happening around that. There are people struggling, dying, and you have to incorporate all these things into your life. It's very different from the West, because there everything is so structured and rigid. Let me put it that way, rigid. And I think, now that I think about it, it's the flexibility that is there in living again in Africa, in Nairobi, that has brought this struggle in me. I think I'm just trying to settle, and that's the tough part for me at this point in my life. But ultimately, consistency brings growth, and it brings momentum, and it will bring change and new things, new aspects of life that you hadn't considered. And that is something I have to remember for myself, and I will try and remember regularly. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for the new subscribers, as I said earlier. And if you like the message, please stick around, subscribe, comment. And if you have any struggle with consistency, as I'm having, please share it below. And if you have any hacks that are more, more relaxed, it doesn't have to be very aggressive thing, but whatever you can share helps. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.